Right, yeah, that's good. I can see what I'm doing now. I've already filmed this sequence once, but I chopped my head off. You couldn't see. You couldn't see my head, and you couldn't see what I was showing you down here. So anyway, we'll run through this again. First I want to show you this little Sony. It's called a Sony Handycam. These are a little bit old now. It's called a Sony Handycam, 120 gigabyte hard drive inside this camera, and it's got an SD card in the flap. I don't know if you can see this. It's a bit awkward, to be quite honest with you. I'll come a bit closer. It's got an SD card in there. So you can record onto the hard drive, or you can record on the SD card. And then what you do, if you record on the SD card, you can just take that out, pop it in your computer, transfer straight away. The hard drive, what with this camera, you get a docking station. You get a docking station and loads of wires for doing different things. So the docking station plugs into your computer. All you do is you drop this on top of the docking station. It transfers all your filming, transfers that to the computer straight away, and then while it's plugged in to the docking station, it charges the battery up as well. Bloody clever idea, very clever. The only couple of downsides, there's loads of good sides to this. I'm going to go inside there first of all. I need to turn sideways on, I think, to this camera. That might have been too clear. How's that? Yeah, it's a bit better. You see, we've got what's called a night shot there. You've got a button to press for you to tell you how much battery you got left. It's got touch screen there. This touch screen, because I only bought this a couple of months ago. I've not even took it out and used it yet. But it was on eBay, and I bid on it, and no one else bid on it. So I got it for 200 quid, I think it was, plus postage. And it comes with all the stuff. It's still got the original screensaver on this screen. It's not been taken off yet. It's still got the original. And it's touch screen. SD card in there. That's the battery there. This is the lens. The lens pops up like that, so you can look down into it, and it's good. It's good. It's not too bad. That no good with bloody glasses on, I tell you. And then you got your controls. You got your on and off switch here. Record switch. Takes a photo. You got your photo button there. You got a control wheel on the top here and a button. That's taking the photo. The button. Oh, that's the zoom, isn't it? That's the zoom. See, I told you. I told. Let's switch it on. I told you I'm not. I can't even switch the bloody thing on. Oh. That one's got to be an easier way, this surely. That's it. Have I switched it on? Yes, I've switched it on. Charging, access. That's off. That's on. Right, I've got the drift of it now. Oh, it's getting a bit hot in here. I've got the drift of it now. Oh, that's lovely. Little button on the top there is a zoom button, and that cool, blimey, that takes you in that a bit lively. Yeah, that takes you a bit lively. That's it, and what we've got here, we've got a light telling you it's on, charging light, power. Right, let's switch it off. Is that off? I don't know. Right, it's telling me my battery's expired. Oh, I go the wrong way. That's off now. Yeah, it's the reverse. It's the reverse to this camera. That's what's messing my tiny little brain up. Right. Okay, lovely. This side. This is what I love about this camera. Look, just a little door slides back into the camera, so you can access 2 ports there. Look, and it slides back again. It's not hanging down in the way on a bit of bloody rubber. This one's the same. Look at that. That just clicks round. It's solid. It's not flopping about. You've got your HDMI socket there, socket for your external microphone, and a socket for your headphones. So you can put headphones on and you can listen to what sort of sounds you're getting. Downside on this camera is the hot shoot. I know it's a hot shoot or a cold shoot, but the conventional shoe don't fit it. So obviously there must be Sony. I shouldn't think they're available now because this is getting on this camera, but it's got to be a special type of bracket goes in there. That's all I can think of. Yeah, I think it's a special type of bracket. Now you've got to yeah, now the only downside of this, of course, because it's not got a hot shoe or cold shoe stuck there and you can put a microphone on top, you've got to rely on this microphone, which is no good. Because if you're out and you get a bit of wind, just a little breeze, it blows across the top of that and ruins your audio. Absolutely no good whatsoever. So you need to use an external microphone, something like so, which you can always overcome these problems. Where that would normally mount on the top of the camera, and then that picks up all your audio. You could mount this, if you're on a tripod with this little thing, then you could have this clipped to the tripod with a bracket. That's no problem. Failing that, that's not the end of it all. Because failing that, you could wear what they call a lavalier mic that pins on your clothing there. You buy a little windsock for it, a little dead cat for it, that keeps the wind off, and then you can have the wire hanging down and plugged into your camera. So while you're filming and giving a bit of audio, it's caught on this camera with a bit of a higher quality. Failing that, you could then use the lavalier mic is, hang on, I'll show it to you. see if you've got a tripod, and I've just sold a gentleman a cage. I've got another one. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Well, there's the lavalier mic. That plug is just on there, on your clothing. You plug it into your camera. There you go, and you're all set to go. You can do your filming if it's windy. Just put a little. I've got a hairy dead cat to go on there. And so you can do your filming outside with a bit of wind going, and you're going to come out with perfect audio. Now what you can do, just to boost it better, is get a zoom recorder, which you can't see at the moment. It's on me keyboard. Zoom recorder or a Tascam recorder, they're both good. And mount that on your tripod as well. So then you'd go, what you'd do, you'd go from this, go into your Tascam recorder or your zoom, come out the other side of the zoom into the camera, and you get a better quality of sound all round. I should charge you for all this information, really. That's it. Take that off. I'll just I'll just be showing you bits on there. It's got a shutter on the front of this, and a flash. It's got a flash there. You take pictures with this as well. It's got a control there, which is obviously I don't know what it does. I don't know what it's been set up, because you can set these things to do different things on your camera. It is a lovely little camera, that. It's really tops. Right, just going to put that down. I'll get this cage. This is what I sold to a gentleman, and it's actually, as we speak, it's in the post on its way to him. It won't be travelling too far on a Sunday, I sort of think. Not with wrong now, anyway. Now this is the cage, right, it's that way up. It's got a little wheel there with a thread, and it's got all threaded holes everywhere. So, and this is lovely. On a camera, this is lovely. And what you do, I'll put this little, and what you do, you put the bracket on this, or you can hold it like this if you want, but you put your little bracket on the bottom of this, put it onto your tripod, and it's controllable for everything. You can mount all your accessories on here, your microphone, your Tascam recorder, your light, whatever you want to do, you can mount on this frame. You can buy all the accessories for this, brackets, and you know, I've got the bars that go out the front here, so you can slide this out. And this is what I've sold to a gentleman who's doing this photography like and improving on his equipment. So he's bought one of these. I've stopped using these because obviously my camera's too big to go in this now. So the only things that go in this now are my small cameras. See, I can't even put this video camera in there because you can't open the door. I could if I mounted it on top there, or if I put a bracket in this and brought it over this way on the frame, then I could mount it there. But failing that, I'd put it up the top if I was going to use it on this, and put my microphone and stuff down the bottom there, my recorder. That's what I'd do. So I had two of these. I don't know why I had two. I think we used to have one out in the my van and one in here.